Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
If we get our tax plan done and we get our regulatory reform done, we are going to have more money coming in because we're going to grow our economy and we're going to pay down our deficit.
And that's not true. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. It drives me nuts. Everyone keeps saying we need Trump to do what Reagan did. That's the last thing we need. Really. Big tax cuts grow the economy. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to this.
So this is going to be the biggest tax cut and the largest tax reform in the history of our country.
And the other guy, Cohn, says it's going to grow the economy. What are they, nuts? Growing the economy. The last thing we want is Trump to mimic what Reagan did. Give us a big tax cut, which will add another $10 trillion to the already $19 trillion national debt without slashing one domestic program. What are you, nuts? Now, the U.S. national debt is the sum of all outstanding debt owed by the federal government. And it's at nearly $20 trillion. It's at 19.9. Reagan did big tax cuts. And like Trump, increased defense spending, just the same as Trump. And the same as Trump, without slashing expenditures. No domestic expenditures. Now, under Reagan, for a few years, we experienced a boom, a high, like some attic. But remember, we had to pay for it dearly, just like an addict has to pay for his high dearly. And we did. But boy, people tend to forget how short memories are, especially on Wall Street. Remember, our national debt under Reagan tripled. You get this number? From $900 billion to $2.8 trillion. Let me repeat. $900 billion to $2.8 trillion because he didn't cut. Remember, he didn't cut any spending. So as a result, he never hit the expected 5% GDP growth. Instead, he averaged just 3%. Going from $900 billion to $2.8 trillion, you hit 3%? What are you, nuts? So, both the Bushes, Bush Sr. and Baby Bush, Clinton, never slashed any spending, but kept adding to our national debt. The worst was Obama. He doubled the national debt. He, more than all the other 44 presidents combined, he added debt. Think about this. He added to our national debt more than if you took all the other 44 presidents combined their debt. That is nuts. To 19 trillion. That's sick. And guess what? Not only did he not slash, he added to his domestic programs. Unbelievable. He added to his welfare programs. Now, as a result of the federal debt soaring, especially under Obama, he took money from Social Security Trust Fund. Yes, I know all the other presidents did, but not like Obama. He left nothing. He stole all the money from the Social Security Trust Fund, which, by the way, should have been invested to be available for the first baby boomers who started to retire in 2009. That money should have been invested. Instead, he used the money to increase his welfare programs. And Obama never increased the taxes to pay it back as he promised he would. Instead, he left the mess for Trump. That's right. China. They're trying to talk some sense into Obama, as they did other presidents, but especially Obama. China, as you know, they keep lending us money so that we buy their crap, their goods. Can you imagine that? I talk about that all the time. I never can get that. I can't grasp that. China, who's our enemy, lends us money, and how they do that is by buying our treasuries. So they lend us money to buy their goods. They warned Obama many times. You better lower your national debt, son, because our middle class is growing rapidly. Look at your car sales. Look at the car sales. Our middle class is huge. And soon we will not need to loan you money to purchase our garbage, because we're selling all our garbage, our goods, to our own middle class people. We can sell everything we can produce pretty soon, right around the corner. So we're not going to be buying your debt. The only reason why we buy your debt is so you buy our crap. But now we can sell all this garbage, everything we make, to the middle class, our own middle class, not yours, ours. So I'd say stop cutting back your debt. Instead, Obama ignored it. Why? He cares. It's not going to affect him. When he leaves office, he gets $60 million for a book. He gets $400,000 to go back to those very banks that he said, remember, you think I'm in office? You think I took this job to help these crooked bankers? Are you kidding? He doesn't care. Think he cared about the country? Once he left the office, he didn't care. He doesn't care if China buys our national debt and we go in the hole. What's he care? He's going to get $400,000 every time he makes a speech. $60 million for a book. Too much debt. Now think, China was fair in trying to warn us. Now, as I said, Obama ignored it and increased our national debt. Now, I'm not saying that debt is never good. Of course debt is good. When you use it properly and safely, especially to finance private or government investments, that can be good. It can support economic growth, but not the way they're doing it. Not the way these presidents have been doing it. Too much debt has led us down the path of disaster. A disaster. High national debt means that substantial government resources, it's cash, all the cash, it must go to service the interest on our national debt, leaving nothing or very little for investment. We have nothing left for investment, causing economic growth to slow to 0.7%, to cause our roads and our bridges to fall apart. R&D, we're behind. We're no longer the number one country. We're only number one in the amount of people that we put in prison. That's the only number one position we hold in the world. How many people we put in prison, we incarcerate. Now, you combine this national debt with the weak dollar, which I don't understand why Trump's saying. I understand why he's doing it, but he shouldn't be doing it. The weak dollar. This out of control national debt, remember, has ruined families, because without taking money and investing it back, our wages have remained stagnant. Our wages don't go up. And what about the jobs? It's ruined families because people don't have good jobs anymore. Terrible jobs. Mostly part-time jobs. So these people are nuts. We'll be right back here at Phil's Gang. 15 past the hour at Phil's Gang. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years, and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out Phil'sGang.com. Phil'sGang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Phil'sGang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With Phil'sGang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil'sGang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. Phil'sGang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With Phil'sGang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all Phil'sGang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to Phil'sGang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Performing technical analysis is no easy task for any investor unless conducted with a professional stock charting service. At Phil's Gang, we offer a choice of high-power, color-coded stock charts, all seamlessly integrated, so you can tackle the market the way you want to. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 Stock Charts. From Phil's Gang are high-performance HTML5 web-based charts that work on any browser and device, so you can put live streaming data and fully interactive charts in the palm of your hand. Phil Grandy designed the MV software to have the best features, and so far the early reviews have been great. You can plot charts on an intraday basis as well as on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. There is also a built-in watch list that you can customize to your liking. For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment of the Phil's Gang Show is brought to you by the MV Stock Charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we're talking about the stock market has kind of just peaked. It's stalled. It's waiting for decisions. What are these health care bills going to look like? What's the tax cut going to look like? We've got to be very careful with this tax cut. Because, remember, we don't want him, President Trump, to do what Reagan did. We suffered for Reagan's tax cut. Yes, we had some great years, but we paid for it. Just like some addict gets out there, oh, yeah, I'm high, I'm feeling grateful. Boy, he pays for it, right? It's the same thing. We paid for those great years. There was about about 2 of the 8 that were really terrific. But with such a tax cut and cutting no expenses domestically, I mean, the debt just tripled, and the debt kills you. It kills you. And the Bushes did the same thing. They didn't drive a debt up like he did, or Clinton. But then Obama came in and he drove the debt up crazy. And the problem is we got too much debt. And that's why we can't grow our economy, and that's why you can't get a good job. And that's why, look at the last jobs we had. 55,000 low-paying bartender and waitress jobs we got on Friday. Compare that to construction jobs, high-paying construction jobs of 3,000. Something's wrong. Yeah, too much debt, because debt ruins families because of this, because family members can't get good jobs. High debt ruins small businesses. Small businesses, the engine behind your economy, because it is the small businesses that give you the best paying jobs. How about 37,000 low-paying health care providers? But what did we get? 6,000, that's all. High-paying manufacturing jobs, but they gave us 37,000 health care providers. 41,000 low-paying education kind of jobs and different health services. But they only gave us 9,000 mining jobs. So construction, manufacturing, and mining, pathetic. 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, compared to 55,000, 37,000, 41,000 low-paying, mostly bartender, healthcare, educational jobs. That's all because the debt's too high. And when the debt is high, we got to come up with that interest payment. And once we pay that interest payment, there's not enough left to grow the economy. And that's why you can't get a good job. As I said, even China warned. It's amazing. Terrible. So we now have I hope Trump will come to a senses and realize if he does the same thing as Reagan, he's not going to help us. You got to cut something. You got to cut spending. See, they all believe, you heard these guys, they said, well, if these big tax cuts we're going to make, we're going to grow the economy. We just got to cut taxes and we're going to grow the economy. No, you're not going to be able to do it. Reagan proved that. You can't just grow the economy because you cut taxes. There's more to it than that. That'll be a sad situation. A sad situation. See, the problem with the market, it's been hitting new highs, sure. But the volume has been pathetic. Volatility has dropped to its lowest level in, recent history. Go look at the VIX, the indicator. Fear indicator. No fear. We have never seen such complacency. Remember, when you're complacent and there's no fear in the market, everybody thinks the market will never go down again because they always got to use QE, because without QE, the market will crash. stock prices will go down. Pensions will go down. See, everyone figured it out. They said they've got to continue to keep these rates low. They got to keep the stock market up. They have no choice because, as I said last week, the $270 trillion in derivatives that actually making banks illiquid, if they were counted on their balance sheet, insolvent, if they're counted on their balance sheet. So volatility is really scary at this point. The last time the volatility was this low, the VIX indicator they call it, where it dropped below 10, it was back in 2008, about 2 months right before the big crash. See, I believe right now there's some great opportunities in the industrial stocks to make money. See, everybody's buying the industrial stocks believing that Trump is going to get through this big tax cut and that we're going to be just exploding as an economy and everybody's going to need industrials and everybody should be involved in industrial stocks. So there is an exchange-traded fund, XLI. If you want to follow me, that's one I've been watching. I have a little bit of shares on, just a scout, just to watch it, XLI. Now remember, if you followed me in the other one that I had, my gas, that went up 14%. Remember I told you follow me in the exchange traded fund for gas? And I said, we'll do good at this one. And we followed our chart, my color-coded chart, and it went up 14%. Some gang members got 10%, some 14%. I got about 7-8%. And that was a good, that's an exchange traded fund. They go slow. The expenses are almost next to nothing, not like your 401k. And we did pretty well with that. Now I'm following XLI because, see, I don't think he's going to get this through. Not the way it's supposed to be. In other words, the health care bill, like the health care, I think his health care bill and I think his tax cut are going to be so much different than the one that he sold to us. Not his fault. He just can't get it through. And if he doesn't get it through, these industrial stocks will collapse. And there's some good companies. Caterpillar, Eaton, EMR, Emerson, GE, Boeing, UPS. Put them in a basket that's called XLI, Exchange Traded Fund, XLI. And the Exchange Traded Fund has hardly any expenses to it at all. So what you can do is you can follow me. And what I do is I let you, and I'll do this right now, I'll give you free the chart to follow me with. It's my MV2 chart. And then all you have to do is join the gang. It's $39.95. And then you get the chart free, 877-600-GANG to get it. And then follow me, because if I'm right, we're going to make some good money with these industrials dropping. So join right now, get your free chart, and follow me.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil's Gang offers one of the best collections of charts available on the internet. We built the Max Best software to have the best features, and so far, the early reviews have been great. So don't just be an investor, be a Max Investor with Phil's Gang Max Investor 1000 stock charts. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Many of you do not have time to be in individual stocks. You don't have time to learn. Well, I have a solution. As I invest in my own exchange-traded fund, like the Spiders, you now can follow me. Every time I do something, you do exactly what I do. It's a great opportunity. Join philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Hey gang, be sure to join Phil Grandy at Michael's on East in Sarasota on Wednesday, May 10th for an open discussion presented by Tampa's AM 860, The Answer, called Taking an Honest Look at the First 100 Days of the Trump Presidency. Phil will be joined by Mike Gallagher, Larry Elder, Captain Matt Bruce, and Bill Bunkley. The VIP reception starts at 5:30 and the main event is at 7 p.m. Again, that's Wednesday, May 10th at Michael's on East in Sarasota. For all ticket information, simply go to philsgang.com and click on the banner on the homepage. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. St. Jude takes care of absolutely everything. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge.
St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude is uniquely positioned to advance the cures of pediatric cancer, I think better than any other institution in the world. The contributions make a big difference.
Donors are important to us because you get the feeling that you have a team behind you. We have the resources and we have the focus, and so if St. Jude doesn't do it, who will?
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Recognized as an Axiom Business Award winner, the highly acclaimed Walter's Way book, authored by legendary businessman Walter Scheer, is now available in digital and audio formats at the philsgang.com Bud Z store. Enjoy the stories of a relief kid who survived TB, corporate betrayal, bankruptcy, and still made millions and touched the lives of billions. Don't wait. Pick up the Walter's Way book in hardcover, digital, and in audio format at philsgang.com. Performing technical analysis is no easy task for any investor unless conducted with a professional stock charting service. At Phil's Gang, we offer a choice of high-power, color-coded stock charts, all seamlessly integrated, so you could tackle the market the way you want to. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 Stock Charts. From Phil's Gang are high-performance HTML5 web-based charts that work on any browser and device, so you could put live streaming data and fully interactive charts in the palm of your hand. Phil Grandy designed the MV software to have the best features, and so far the early reviews have been great. You can plot charts on an intraday basis as well as on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. There is also a built-in watch list that you can customize to your liking. For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment of the Phil's Gang Show is brought to you by the MV Stock Charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. If you want the MV chart, I'm going to have you follow me. I'm going to give you a little offer here. I think the industrial stocks are going to collapse because I think that Trump is not going to be able to get through his tax cuts, the version that he wanted. Because, again, they're adding another $10 trillion. You know, when he gets to the Senate, just like with the health care bill that they just passed, they got to get it through the Senate. The Senate's not going to pass the health care bill that they passed in the House of Representatives, nor are they going to pass the tax cuts, because to give tax cuts, to add $10 trillion without any domestic cuts would be the same thing that happened with Reagan, and people remember that. These senators remember what happened with Reagan. It was not good. We've been saddled. Yes, Reagan was a great president. Yes, we did well, but we paid for it for years, and we're still paying for it. The problem is it got worse with Obama. It wasn't too bad, but boy, when Obama then put another, doubled it, then we got killed, and here's where we are today with lousy jobs. Lousy jobs. No manufacturing, no construction, no mining jobs. Just terrible. Unbelievable. And here's what's amazing. These low-wage jobs, which have shorter work hours, you don't get overtime anymore, and because of the Obamacare, that indicates a weak economy, not a recovery. Now, once a consumer that's working one of these low-paying bartending, waitress, healthcare provider, retailer, education, and health service jobs, where all the jobs are, once they pay their car insurance, their health insurance, their rent or their house payment, their student loans, their food, insurance for all the other insurances they have to carry, their credit cards, blah, 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 they're tapped out. So to match this situation, Obama and our owners, the cartel, the banking cartel, financially engineered the 13.5% earnings growth. They told us our earnings grew for the first quarter of this year 13.5%. Are you out of your mind? You have to be an idiot to believe that. I mean, how could we have an increase of 13.5% in profits when our economy grew 0.7%? That common sense, it tells you that doesn't make any sense. So we had earnings growth through quantitative easing, printing of money to give to corporations to buy their own stock. So when they buy their own stock, they have less stock outstanding that you can buy as an investor. And when you have less stock and you spread your earnings or profits over half the amount of shares, your earnings are pushed up. That pushes up your stock price. It's fake. So I want you to think of this. 40% of the 13.5 fake, financially engineered, earnings growth was all through stock buybacks. That's how they masked it. That's how they cheated. The question that no commentators ever asked the question, how could profits grow to 13.5% when the economy is at 0.7%? That's impossible. It makes no sense. How could stocks be at an all-time high? When people have lousy jobs, they have no money to spend. It all goes back to QE. They also don't ever mention the extreme dangers for investors who are now counting on fewer companies to deliver so to keep the markets rising. Example, 52 of the 500 S&P companies, 52, account for about 60% of all the profits. 52 of 500 companies count for more than half of all the profits. Tell me that's not dangerous. The Dow 30, 1,200-point move from 19,000 to 20,000, whatever it was, 100, was just from 3 companies. A handful of companies like Apple, who made more money than all the other U.S.-based companies in the S&P 500. These kind of companies like Apple are responsible for most of all the profits, a handful of them. And here's the worst thing. They have such influence over our Congress. They have so much money. They go to our Congress. They buy our congressmen to enact laws that make them even more profitable at the expense of smaller companies. Can you imagine? Unbelievable. So what do? Well, let's make money. The one thing now that the stock market, you got to understand, if you're in a 401k, this is not anymore the stock market of your father or grandfather. The stock price has nothing to do with the company anymore. a stock price goes up or down, it's engineered by quantitative easing. So take advantage of it. You're looking at the wrong thing. You're sitting back thinking your money manager, the guy's taking your 401k, is going to do a good job for you and you're going to retire. Are you kidding me? Have you ever gone through a supermarket lately and see the average age of the person who is bagging the groceries, bringing them out to the car? Are you kidding me? They're all kids. Now they're all seniors. In fact, you feel so bad you want to pick the senior up and put them in the cart. And you drive and roll them to your car and you take the bags out and then roll them back. I mean, that's how bad it is. So at the end of the day, we want to make money. Because no matter what they do, Trump, I just hope to God he's not going to be like everybody else and do this and fall in the same trap and just say, and he did. He's now, remember, the same guy who said that the stock market is a big, fat, ugly bubble, the same guy who said he didn't believe, in the earnings, is now saying he believes in the stock market bubble. He's claiming it for himself, and he's believing in the earnings now. Wait a minute, I thought you said you didn't before you were elected. And all of a sudden it seems like he's falling into that group. And I'm going to talk about that on Wednesday. Remember now, May 10th, right around the corner, a few more days, I will be at Michael's Restaurant in the East, beautiful restaurant here in Sarasota. You can join myself, Mike Gallagher, Larry Elder, Captain Matt Bruce, Bill Bunkley, and we're going to be talking about the first 100 days. Now, Trump's a good friend of mine. He put me in his book. I know him for years. But I'm going to tell the truth. I'm disappointed. First, he did more than any other president, especially Obama. You can't compare what he did. I mean, he blew Obama away in the first 100 days. But there's some policies right now that it looks like he's falling the same category as all the other presidents. So here's what I want you to do. Let's make some money. So, for example, the industrials, the oil. Look at the exchange traded fund for the gas. We got in there. It turned green. We used our chart. I begged everybody join the gang. It went up 14%. I think I got 7 or 8% out of it. Others got 10%. Now I'm going to give you another opportunity. I'm going to give you the chart free for 4 weeks. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Call right now. Get your chart and follow me with the industrials. So I'm going to be in the industrials myself. So you just look. Every day I show you what I'm doing. You do exactly what I do in those industrial stocks. And I have 2 others that I'm watching all the time too. The spiders, and also the gas stock that we're in. So this is a great opportunity to follow me. Try it. And you see it works. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. So call now. They're waiting for your call, and they'll give you your free color-coded chart, and then you can follow me. And that works. Or go to the Phil's Gang MV2 stock chart for 1 month. Just go to the website, click on Join the Gang, and register to become a Phil's Gang member. Well, once you're a gang member, you can use the code FREE MV2 to get access to the MV2 chart. So do that right now and start following me today. It'll be fun, and it's something you should show your kids that they can learn how to use this. It works. It really does. We'll be right back after this break, and we'll talk some more about how to make money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang offers one of the best collections of charts available on the internet. We built the Max Best software to have the best features, and so far, the early reviews have been great. So don't just be an investor, be a Max investor with Phil's Gang Max Investor 1000 stock charts. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil's subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Best is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. WNR, Western Refinery, is setting up beautifully right now. And if you want to follow me, just go to my site, philsgang.com, sign up, become a member, get your free chart. And it's setting up beautifully. See, these oils have been really beaten down badly, just like the golds. And when they get beaten down and nobody wants them, that's exactly when the big institutions come in and start buying. And then we see that money coming in, and then we start buying along with the institutional money. So you can follow me, because I'll buy it first, and then you follow me. But right now, I think WNR is a great stock. And then as far as an exchange-traded fund, the industrials, okay, if these start dropping because he doesn't get his plan through, that's going to be a terrific group. Now, listen to this. This is another reason why you use charts. Listen, I couldn't believe this today when I heard, let me see if I can find it now. Right here. Yeah, I got it.
I'm calling about Cedar Fair, FUN.
They missed the quarter by a little bit, and I don't mind. I was not happy with it, but I don't feel like it's going to cause any problems.
Unbelievable. I don't feel like it's going to cause any problems. Really? By a little bit. Really? Are you nuts? First of all, this thing has gone from February from $62 to $72. It's already run. That's probably about what? That's maybe about 14%, something like that. Anyways, $62 to $72. 16%. And he said, oh, yeah, no, I don't see any problem. I see a problem. The institutions are pulling their money out. I can see it right here. It turned red. It's pulling money out in the last 4 days, and he's telling them to buy it. So somebody's going to get in there and buy it because he says so. They're going to lose money, and they're going to say, boy, I hate the stock market. It's no good. No, it's guys like Kramer that are no good for the industry. That's the problem. That's the problem. So at least by following a chart and following the money, you won't go through that. I mean, the technology today that you can see the money actually going in and going out, that is so helpful to you. And having somebody like me, you can follow where I'm in it, and you just do what I do. And it's not a fun where you give me money. You just go get your chart, and I'll give you that free. Not sure for how long, but here's the number, 877-600-GANG. You got to be a gang member to get it. And then follow me, that's all. And especially if you're really busy and you're working every day and you don't have time, I do a video at the end of the night, and then you just takes 2 seconds to look at it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But anyways, let's talk about what's going on. The Senate bill is going to be different than the bill that was passed by the House. Now, what's the difference? Well, the House bill was set up to really help tax reform. Remember that $1 trillion in taxes Obama put in there? Well, that bill was set up to pull that back, to claw that back. So that's the House bill. The Senate bill, on the other hand, okay, is not involved with that. The Senate bill, they're going to make sure the premiums stay low, and they're going to make sure that if you have pre-existing conditions, that you'll be taken care of. In other words, in the House bill, they're saying to the states, you take care of the pre-existing conditions of these folks. You take care of it. We'll send you the money and you take care of it. Well, what happens if the state decides to cut out of their budget? You see, Obama's bill, the government made sure that you got your condition, your pre-existing condition, you were taken care of. Under the House bill, they're saying, well, let the states take care of it. If they don't want to take care of it, well, that's the way it is. The bill in the Senate is saying, no. Our bill's different. We're not going to turn it over to the state. We're going to have enough money. We're going to make sure we have enough money that we can take care of anybody with a pre-existing condition. They don't have to worry if it's turned over to the state and the state cuts their budget and then they're dead. So there's a big difference between the two bills. So we'll see if it even gets passed. And as far as the tax cut, oh, wow, what a difference there. I doubt that's going to get passed this year at all. And that's why I'm really looking every day. I watch my chart, my MV2 chart, and waiting for it because I know these industrials are going to drop like a flying crowbar, like Caterpillar and Emerson and GE and Boeing and UPS, if this bill gets changed. So that's going to be a very, very good play with the industrial stock. So as I say, you can call now, 877-600-GANG, get your chart free with your membership. And then follow me, and every night at the end of the radio show, I do a video, and then you do exactly what I do, okay? But that's important. I also think the gold stocks, same thing. You know, this dollar being low, and the gold stocks, the only reason why these commodities are getting hit, and it's good they're getting hit hard, because China's not growing. And when China doesn't grow, the commodities get clobbered, like copper, especially copper, when China's not doing things and building cities, and there's no need for copper. Well, now there's no need for oil, there's no need for copper, there's no need for gold, nothing. So they're getting clobbered. Well, that's when you can really create wealth, because all you need to know is when the big guys, the institutions, getting in. And I can see that on my chart. If you remember in late 2015, early 2016, one gold stock, we made over 120% AU. We made over 120% return on it. Now, I'm not suggesting that every gang member made 120%, nor am I suggesting it's going to happen again. What I'm suggesting is I can see the same setup is coming. So all we got to do is keep watching our chart. And once we see it turn green, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start buying it, because the institutions are buying it. So all I'm asking is, I'm saying, look, I'll give you a free chart, and you can follow me on the chart, the same chart I use, and I'll tell you when to buy it as soon as it turns green, and then as we're in it, I'll tell you when to add to it or when to get out or when to run like hell. So it's a good deal. It really is, because I think when you get things broken down, when they start pushing these things down like oil and commodities, that's where the opportunities lie. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Call right now, and they'll give you your free chart. And, okay, or otherwise, just go to, click on Join Phil's Gang, go to my website, rather. Click on Join the Gang and register to become a gang member first. And then once you're a gang member, you can use this code, free MV2, to get the free MV2 color-coded chart. So this is interesting, the Senate healthcare bill. And by the way, here's why do we need any of this? Why do we need any of it? Because you remember in 1986, Congress enacted what they call the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act. Anybody can go into a hospital emergency room, and you're going to be provided this medical assistance, the medical screening, the examinations that you request, that you need. Just like they're talking about Kimmel the other day. And they're talking about, well, thank God for Obamacare, because his son had a heart condition, and thank God for Obama. Wait a minute. Under the 1986 emergency medical treatment, any baby that's born in the hospital has the same heart problem. The doctor doesn't say, hey, you give me your insurance policy, give me your check. They immediately save that baby's life. And you're covered. Because who pays for it? The small businesses. And they're going to try to change that now to take it off the back of the small business. See, the small businesses were funding the emergency medical treatment where anybody could go in. You know, this thing that people are dying on the street, that is not true. And they made the big thing about Kimmel. Oh, thank God for Obamacare. His son would have died with a heart condition. Never. No way. The doctor would have immediately taken care of it. They operated on him. I mean, people forget that it's the small business community, small businesses that have paid for this bill. They pay for all this stuff that's going on in the emergency room. That's why you can walk into any emergency room and they'll take care of you. So this is a bunch of we should go back to that. Everything was working fine. That was the best health care you had right there. The bad part was the small business got it up the butt. The small business had to pay for all that. So now in this new health care bill, the Senate's passing, they're going to take it off the back of the small businesses, thank God, and bring it back to the federal government. The taxpayers have to pay it instead of small businesses. And you say, I'd rather have small business pay for it. No, you don't. We want to keep killing the small business. The small business provide the big jobs, provide the high-paying jobs. So, look, we got an exciting stock market. So join the gang right now, 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart. Call right now, and they're waiting for your call and get your free chart. And they just do what I do. It takes a couple minutes a day. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.